Hi, darlings. Nice to see you again. One of the things that I took away from the silent retreat that we've had a few days ago here in our community was that the recognition that some pain, emotional pain, might be a part of my life, of the rest of my life. No matter how much work I do, no matter how much validation I get from others, um, no matter how much I integrate different parts of myself and heal, some pain, emotional pain, just keeps coming back. And in the silent retreat, there was this beautiful reading um, where it was saying, I agree from time to time to feel this pain. I give myself permission from time to time to feel this pain. I give myself permission from time to time to feel this pain. Right now, I do feel this aching in my heart. And it's a very familiar pain of not being seen, not being validated. And I'm sitting with this. And at the same time, as I record this video, I feel this field of love that can hold this pain. And it's okay for this pain to be there. It's like I don't have to contract, I don't have to collapse, I don't have to go into a story. This pain is there, it's aching. It's very familiar. I know exactly what triggers that. Anytime I feel not being validated or received by others in who I am or in my gifts, that pain comes up. Sometimes it's stronger, sometimes it's lighter. I did hit very strong with that pain, like did hit the bottom um, a week ago. In the past few weeks, I started getting this strong experience in the community where I'm staying that I'm not being seen, I'm not being needed. There were quite a lot of changes in the community in the past month where the people who stayed here for a while left and new people came in. And those new people just didn't feel like they were vibing in that same space as I am. Didn't feel for me. And it doesn't feel that they really getting who I am, myself, or maybe I didn't allow them to get to really see that, or there's some kind of misinterpretation that happened that made me feel super disconnected and also not valued. To this, it brought so much pain for me that I felt I either am going to leave this community. It's kind of like it's just unbearable to be here, or I'm going to allow myself to be seen in my pain. And like I always do, I've chosen the later, the second option to be seen in my pain because I do trust that I can only heal in relationships, and the outside is a true mirror to me, to my own. Just looked at the time; it was 4:44. I love this number, and when I see that, it's like what's happening here, what's moving through it is the truth. And yeah, I do see that the community is my mirror, and I can fool myself if I'm by myself saying like, yeah, I've done so much work, I can hold space for everything in myself, and the community will show me like, no, you can't hold this. And that was the experience. Like, I felt like I cannot hold this. Either I am to leave the community, or I am to allow myself to be seen in my pain and trust whatever will come from that. And I did that. In our community meeting that we have once a week on Mondays, where we allow ourselves to be, like where we share what is alive for us, I say that I'm sitting in a lot of pain. And that pain comes from this feeling of not being received, not being seen, the feeling that I'm not needed here, who I am is not needed. And also I express that I have the desire for connection, for intimacy, for heartfelt connection, and also the desire to be held in my pain. It was super painful to, like, I sat with so much pain, and it took lots of, I don't know how to say, presence or courage to really let myself be seen in that. And what came out of this is that those people who've been here for a while and realized what's going on for me, they showed up for me in the following week in so many ways that brought me back to my power, back to my center. I became happy again. I became joyful again. I became playful again. And even though there are still some individuals that I'm still feeling like I need to unpack things with them to understand what's there for them with me, I able to step into the kitchen in my joyful self and not to the way I did in the past few weeks to be in my own world, contracted, kind of like closed off. And that feels really good. That feels like it's a patterning of some kind of pattern that I have, that whenever I feel not validated, I just collapse, contract, and pull away, and not let myself be seen by others. So that's beautiful. And even though I reconnected with my power, I'm having fun again. um, I'm back into my element. Still, I see how little things, and that pain keeps coming back. And it's everyday work. It just reminds me how human I am, and how the jealousy, the envy, the insecurity, all of this is also part of my experience. No matter how much work I do and have done, I it might be there always, and it's okay. Thank you so much again for this space. Can't even imagine how helpful it is for me to be able to share it here in the videos and be held by all of you. Love you so much. And I still feel the pain. It's right here. It's like this little girl in me. She's like, ooh. And life keeps going on. And there's so much love. Maybe always remember how loved we are, even in the aspects of our humanity that we are judging ourselves for, even in the discomfort.